Good morning everyone. I am Prasanna. I am from first year CSE department. Today I am discussing about Boolean algebra in electronics. AND gate means the AND gate gives a high output 1 only when all its inputs are high 1. Otherwise the output is low 0. Boolean expressions A into B. AND gate truth table. If A and B are inputs and A into B are output. If 0 and 0 are inputs, then output is A0. If 0 and 1 are input, then 0 are output. If 1 and 0 are input, then 0 are output. If 1 and 1 are input, then 1 are output. OR gate means the OR gate gives a high output 1 if at least one of its inputs is high 1, the output is low 0. Only when all inputs are low. Boolean expressions A plus B. OR gate truth table. If A and B are inputs, then A plus B are output. If 0 and 0 are input, then 0 is input. If 0 and 1 are input, then 1 is output. If 1 and 0 are input, then 1 is output. If 1 and 1 are input, then 1 is output. NOT gate means the NOT gate inverter inverts the input signal. If the input is high 1, the output is low 0 and vice versa. Boolean expressions A or A bar. NOT gate truth tables. If A is A, if 0 are input, 1 is output. 1 is input, 0 is output. NAND gate means the NAND gate is the complement of the AND gate. It gives a low output only when all its inputs are high 1. Boolean expressions minus into A into B. NAND gate truth table. If A and B are input, then minus into A into B are output. If 0 and 0 are input, then 1 is output. If 0 1 are input, then 1 is output. If 1 and 0 are input, then 1 is output. If 1 and 1 are input, then 0 is output. NOR gate means the NOR gate is the complement of the OR gate. It gives a high output 1 only when all inputs are low 0. Boolean expressions minus into A plus B. NOR gate truth tables. If A and B are inputs, then minus into A plus B are output. If 0 and 0 are input, then 1 is output. If 0 and 1 are input, then 0 is output. If 1 and 0 are input, then 0 is output. If 1 and 1 are input, then 0 is output. Exclusive OR gate means the exclusive OR gate gives a high output 1 when the inputs are different. It gives low 0 when inputs are the same. Boolean expressions A plus B. Exclusive OR gate truth table. If A and B are inputs, then A plus or B are output. If 0 are 0 inputs, then 0 is output. If 0 and 1 is input, then 1 is output. If 1 and 0 is input, then 1 is output. If 1 and 1 are inputs, then 0 is output. Exclusive NOR gate means the exclusive NOR gate gives a high output 1 when the inputs are the same. It gives low 0 when inputs different. Boolean expressions minus into A plus or B. Exclusive NOR gate truth table. If A and B are inputs, then minus into A plus or B are output. If 0 and 0 are input, then 1 is output. If 0 and 1 are input, then 0 is output. If 1 and 0 are input, then 0 are output. If 1 and 1 are input, then 1 is output. Thank you.